Good morning. Well, the weather today, bloody horrible. Or so I thought. I woke up and it was pouring with rain, blowing hard, it's been rough all night. And the weather forecast is heavy rain and 30-mile-an-hour winds for the whole day. So I thought, yeah, great day to test out the new smock. Typical. Put the jacket on, put my boots on, walk out the door, and the wind drops, and the rain's gone. Just my luck, isn't it? I don't particularly like the rain, but this one time I actually wanted it. So I'm just having a wander around the local park, and hopefully, as strange as it sounds, the weather gets worse. It's been really rough overnight. Let me show you this way. That bank is for one of the local reservoirs. This is the overflow, and normally it's, if not dry, just the merest of trickles. There's obviously too much water in the resi. I might go up there and film a bit more. Well, the rain has returned. We should test out the jacket a bit. That's where I was just now, down on that bridge down there. But I don't know whether it shows on film, but it is coming down now, well and truly. Maybe you can see it on the water better. We'll see how the jacket performs. As I said in my other video, this one does feel a bit more almost plasticky in texture, like a rain jacket. So maybe this generation of smock, they've improved the waterproofing. The old one was never really waterproof, not properly, just sort of shower resistant, although my old one I had treated it with you know, Fab Seal type stuff, which worked quite well. This one's brand new, untreated. I just thought I'd give it a proper rain test. It looks like it's definitely going to get a test. It's pretty damn miserable out here now, and I'm probably at least a half-hour walk from home. Right, well, it's been about 20 minutes now of heavy rain, as I'm sure you can see and hear, and I don't know quite how well that'll show. The water's actually beading on the surface there, which is a very good sign. At the moment, I'm lovely and dry and warm. So I won't really know till I get home and take it off and see whether my sweatshirt underneath feels damp. But at the moment, it's looking good. Right, I'm home after about an hour, I suppose, walk, something like that. And out of that, it was probably raining properly, heavily, for about half an hour to 45 minutes. I'm dry. It doesn't feel damp on the surface of my sweatshirt, although I feel slightly damp, and I think that is more a case of it was all uphill on the way home from the park, and I think it's sweat more than anything. But no, I didn't get wet. It hasn't come through at the elbows or anything like that. So I would say definitely shower proof. Whether it would cope with hours upon hours, I don't know. But just for the odd heavy burst of rain, it seems okay. I don't know. Doesn't really show as well now that you can still see the water beaded on the surface there. No sign of it coming through. All this feels dry inside. Yeah, it's all fine. So yeah, quite impressed really. Not bad at all. The only thing I will say, it's something that I forgot to mention in my first sort of first look video. Down on the bottom pockets, they've now added like fur-lined hand warmer bits, which is, you know, it's nice on a chilly day, I suppose. Get your hands in there, but there's no way of closing that, no zip or anything like that. So at some point this material is going to get wet, and that is going to take a while to dry out, and I can imagine you'll end up with 2 wet patches on your hips. So I like the idea of that, but it'd have been better if they had a method of closing. But that's just a small criticism. Overall, I think it's done all right. I mean, you can see how much rain we've had by the, well, I don't know whether it'll show up well on here or not, the state of my Union Jack here. Now he's got a bit waterlogged and changed colours. So yes, quite heavy rain, and it did all right. I stayed dry, and the tops of my trousers are actually quite damp, which in this case is quite a good sign, because it shows how the water has been running off the jacket rather than soaking into it. It's been running off the jacket and making my legs wet. I could have put my waterproof trousers on, but I did actually want to see whether I got wet legs as an indication of the water running off, and I have. So all in all, quite positive. I think it was a good buy. Gets a thumbs up from me.